Hello, how you guys doing? I hope you're having a good weekend. We're here today. We got Mystic Timbers right there. So hopefully you've done a couple of these before. Why am I getting feared? Oh, okay. I guess my phone's doing that. Anyway, um, and we got the instructions in this one this time because last time I didn't have it. And yeah, I mean, these ones are a little easier than the wood ones, to be honest. I mean, I usually could probably figure them out without that. And then main part is trying not to kind of stick yourself because there's these little prongs on the side. Anyway, okay, there we are. Look it up. There we go. All right. Check that in the garbage. Look at that. Usually it's all on one or two pieces. I mean, I don't know. I think I had, for the Voyage one I did, it was like, I feel like it was two. It's probably two. But this one's all on one. Anyway. Alright. Get this out of the way. A lot of the time, I think these have a peel on them. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's just acrylic. Yeah. I can just use my knife too. Because I don't want it to be on this nasty looking surface. There we go. Alright. And oh yeah, it's like peeling a new TV. There we go. They are kind of fingerprint magnets though. So there's that. I don't know if it comes off on the other side. I think it might. I don't want to screw anything up, but we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, it's coming off. Alright. Yeah. Anyway, the nice thing is that they found Dragster's Heartline loop this week. I was mildly surprised, but not really sure why it's even still around. I mean, I guess you could make use of the steel in something else. It's kind of coming off in a funky way here. But not sure which side I'm supposed to use. I think I'll just look on the back here. It goes like that. So I mean, you technically could use the. Yeah, I'll just do this side. Okay. Anyway. And then you get all these little pieces off in the middle here. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be a lot of pre-bending and stuff like that to get them around the corners so I don't scratch the acrylic. I guess you could always sand it down, but it'd take a lot of time. And yeah, I don't think you guys want to watch a bunch of sanding. That'd be kind of boring. Anyway. Okay. There we go. It's all good on that side now. Put that down. Nail clippers. You can see that right there. Yep, and definitely, yeah, the sharp edges part, if you can read that. it's it's not fun, especially when you get a piece of metal in your skin. It's ugh. I got a little nail clipper in here too. But I do have actual like bigger clippers here. It's a little overkill, but you know. All right, so let's just start with the main lift. Usually, what I try to do is I try to really like trim down the. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna do it. I try to get down the. Nope. Use my shears. Try to get the little things in the here like chopped down all the way. But they're really like you do need to like kind of sand them or like cut them sometimes. So. Okay. Not too much pressure here. Oh no. Did I do it? Okay. Or somewhat okay. But yeah. It took me a long time to do the first one, so I don't know how long this is going to take, but you just gotta get patient with it. Let's chop this piece out here. Just get that. Okay. You just go like this a lot, too. It's a lot of how you do it. And then it'll eventually just pop off, but it does, you know, sometimes like try to stay with it so that you get like the little nubs, and then you have to trim those down somehow usually. Come on, buddy. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so we did get like one little guy in there, if you can see him. It's like right there. But yeah, the other one came off pretty clean. Let's see if we can chop this off without chopping the track. It's a little better. Oh, man. Alright. Start going like this and the rest of it. Alright, I can just get this guy out too. Alright. It'd be really pretty if they made one of these out like copper. Especially with like the wooden roller coaster. Because it would go, it would kind of go with the color. But yeah, I'm guessing that would be kind of expensive to create. But, you know, copper isn't exactly as cheap as it used to be. But, yeah. I just rotated the other way now. But yeah, a lot of it's fatiguing the metal until it breaks. Or you can just chop it out, but usually that means that you're gonna have like the little nibby things. Alright, there we go. That's pretty clean. Not exactly, but... And then what you can do too is like take your thumb and put it like right next to it and then do like a little bit of shaving off the side. Like that. Which, you know, doesn't always work because it's metal, but, you know. Yeah. You can see why I probably cut myself last time. Alright, let's try the little guys. clippers are not that exact. Anyway. But yeah. Let's getting it off a little bit. Anyway. Okay. Oh. I think my dog went upstairs. Alright. Yeah. So, you know, the corner's a little screwy, but what can you do? Flatten it with a book. Alright, let's get back to this. But yeah, there is a lot of ways you can screw this thing up, so you want to just take your time and be patient with it, because it'll reward you in the long run, but initially it's going to feel like it takes forever. But, you know. Yep, there we go. I'm just going to bend this back. But yeah, have you built any of these? I mean, this is only my second one. I have a bunch of them sitting on the shelf back there, but I always worried about the little things, you know, getting them wrong and feeling like I have to get another one, but I'm so far away from a lot of these parks that it's kind of hard to, you know, get another one. But, you know, I always have next year. So. Alright. That's going pretty clean, actually. Yep, I'm all alone this week, though. My parents are down in Florida having a good time. Apparently Disney is hiking their prices yet again. I don't know why. But, you know, I don't go that often, so not breaking my heart too much, but, you know. Hopefully one day we can get to a happy medium on that pricing for Disney, but you know, we'll see what happens. Also, I don't know if they, maybe they do make a Beast Nano. I think they did the train, from what I remember. It was, yeah, I think it was the train. But yeah, I was like, eh. You know, the problem is that a lot of those, the PTCs all look kind of the same, and then like, so you could just have, it's literally like the front of it is the only thing that's different. So you could just buy one of them and, you know, switch out the front plates and it'd be basically the same thing. So, but some people buy them, I guess. I'd just rather get the Beast layout. I don't know if they had that though. If they did, it might have sold out by the time I was there too. Because I mean, I'm probably not the only one. Not the only one that would want to buy that. Alright, so we're going to chop this off so I don't get stabbed with it. Okay. That's an interesting noise. Here comes the dog. Hey, buddy. No, they didn't do it either. Alright. How you doing? Yeah? Good boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's so nice, but he's so stinky. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they really need to make, like, dog toothbrushes. I mean, I'm guessing they do, but... Yeah, you're stinky. Such a good boy. Yep. Gotta take him on a walk today. I really don't like Minnesota weather during the winter though, so it might have to be kind of short. If I was in like California or something, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll go take my dog on a walk every day. I don't care. But it's like 10 degrees, you're just like, I don't want to do anything, you know. Just, you know, get Postmates or something. But, yeah. Alright, get the big chonkers in there. Let's get enough messing around. Alright. There we go. And yeah, make sure you get all those things off these, because like once they're all like screwed up like this, it's really hard to get things off of them. Because either you have to bend them back, or you have to... It's kind of weird too that the Mystic Timbers is like way bigger than Voyage, but I mean scale wise, it kind of has to be. Like this one is like 70 more feet than Mystic Timbers, but I think it's 70. I don't even know if Mystic Timbers breaks 100 to be honest, but maybe it does. Forgot. I forget a lot. I used to remember all like the stats and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm just enjoying it. I'm just enjoying being on the ride, you know. Anyway. Alright. Alright. Infringing Matthew McConaughey's copyright somehow. Alright. Yeah, but one thing I do really hate is the shed. The shed is so lame. I know that most people would be like, yeah, it's lame, but it's never worked like in the right capacity, I don't think either. So it's always like you're sitting in the shed for like 10 minutes, and then you're not 10 minutes, but it's at least like 2, and then you're finally get like the scare thing, and then you're just kind of like, okay, like you were just waiting for it to happen, and then like it finally happens and you just don't really care. So I don't know, I mean it could be a lot better to be honest, but you know, I don't know, they could have done like a little dark ride section where it like powered it with like tires or something, but too much money probably. I mean, I'm kind of mildly surprised that, like, a lot of the effects are still working in the shed. Because, like, I don't know, Flight of Fear doesn't really have all, like, the stuff working correctly. I don't know if it does. Well, it might. But a lot of the stuff they don't end up, attending to, and then it just kind of stops functioning. Like, it'll be good for, like, the first 5 years or something. Like Copperhead Strike had a lot of those issues where it was like the screens weren't working a lot of the time, and you know, like they were working like at least like half the time I was there, but they like just straight up weren't working the other half. So you know, it just depends on how much they actually want to put into it. But yeah, I might eventually give these things away, but it's gonna be kind of hard to ship them, especially the metal ones. I mean, like the wood ones, at least you can kind of take apart again, but the metal ones, once they're together, you're like kind of done with in terms of taking them apart, because you know, you might snap the metal if you take them apart again. Yeah. Okay, so the top of the track is being a little bit more picky, so we're eventually gonna have to shave it off a little bit so it can look not so bumpy. Yep. Alright. getting there. We're getting there. Mm-hmm. This is a good idea or not. Let's see if I can get this out. Okay. Very careful. Okay. I think that was just my knuckles, not the actual. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a popping noise. I was like, what is that? Alright. Nah, I didn't do it. Alright. If I can bend them like this. Kinda. Gonna get really specific. You can just use one of these things. It's too bad that, yeah, like Valley Fair doesn't do these, because I would totally buy like all of them. But, you know, they don't, so. Especially an Excalibur one, I want one of those. Little Excalibur. Sit on my shelf. Or just like the train from Excalibur, that'd be cool too. Okay. Did I break something? No. Oh, yeah, that's free. Okay, good. I'm gonna try to go in here and get these little guys. See if they're gonna be nice to me. Okay, we got that one. Okay. Okay. Now we're cooking. Buddy. Is it in there? Yeah, it's in there. But yeah, if I could recommend a dog, I'd recommend getting a Saint Berdoodle. I mean, they're chill. They're chill. Unlike my mini poodle. The mini poodle, he's got a lot of anxiety. I don't know. I don't know if somebody like left him when he was young, but he just can't take it, you know. He gets really freaked out when people leave and stuff like that, so. Oh, jeez. Slipping in my hands. Yeah. What's your favorite roller coaster at Kings Island? Because I think this might be mine. I'm not 100% on it. You know, depends on how well it's running. And I've had some mad rides on it too. Like the first 2 years I rode it, it was kind of like I got to ride it like I think 30 times in one day, and then I was like, that was nice. I kind of started to get it more. I think a lot of, you know, roller coasters end up having that kind of thing where you just need to ride them more. Like I think if you rode only like X2 like once, I think you'd kind of hate it, frankly. Because it's so like weird. Yeah, come on. Okay, I think we're going truck sections on this. I don't remember that well. I remember this. Yeah, that's the turnaround, obviously. And that's a station. Is that the brakes? I think that's the brake, yeah. That's the lift and the turnaround is that way, okay. Depending on... Yeah, okay. This is gonna be interesting. Curvy. Or do I want to wait? Or does it go over? I think it goes over. Yeah, it does go over. Be real gentle in this stuff. That's kind of a hard turn there. This is why you leave the acrylic on. The acrylic covering on, at least. I'm still learning this, my second one. So, you know. Just like the gatekeeper one, I did it without instructions. But I mean, that was kind of a more fun way to do it, to be honest. Alright. Just be real nice about it. Oh, that kind of hurt. And you can get in the finer details usually with the little pick thing. Cause yeah, I mean, thankfully they do have like the little like slots, so you can actually like put it where it's supposed to go. Oh, it's in the wrong one, yeah. And it's kind of squeaky. All right, let's fold that down a little bit so you can get that set. Okay. And I think alternating the holes in the pad directionally helps a lot too, with the folding of the. Jeez, it does not want to do that. Helps with the stability of the thing, so it stands straight too. This one's in the right place, but the other one's not. Pretty close. Come on, man. Oh, you're pulling out now. Is it in there? It doesn't look like it is. Is it the right way? Yeah, let's go like that. I don't know. So got a first drop there. Still kind of popping out on the other thingy. Alright. It's another turn. Like real hard turn on here. Don't go in the shade. Yeah. I don't know. Should have just been a load and unload station, frankly. If you really want high capacity. But yeah, obviously you have to pay more for staffing when it gets to that many people. that's solid. Not 100% in the trough there, but it's pretty close. Alright. Hill 1. Okay. Now hill 2. Or we can do the station. Well, let's just do the station because it's right here. And what can I use? I think we're gonna do this. Gonna work this time? No. Yeah, sometimes just holding it with this it helps too. Yeah, but these, if you use these on the track, you're gonna destroy it, frankly. Okay, let's just turn this like 90 degrees so I don't break something. And it's really not liking the thin metal, is it? There we go. Okay. Get the little snippies in here. But yeah, there was a lot that happened at work this week. It was, I had a pump failure on my boiler. I work at a nursing home, and I'm a maintenance guy, so there's a lot that happened this week. And then somebody got stuck in an elevator, you know, like those kind of things. General stuff that probably shouldn't happen in a building. You know, but thankfully, you know, everybody, they got out okay. It was just some weird controller problem. And yeah, the boiler was fine too. It was just not getting enough water, so it wouldn't start. But yeah, you know, it ends up being a lot. You know, the basic things start going down. But, there we go. Okay, now we got our little happy house. And you just kind of fold it with your fingers. There we go. I think that might be too narrow though. Yeah, it looks okay. Cute little house. That's in. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Bigger and better things. I get to build the shed. Oh my gosh. The legendary shed. That no one cares about. Anyway. Oh, come on, that's thin enough. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if you could sharpen these things. I mean, that seems like it'd be kind of hard. You need to somehow take it apart. But I'm guessing you could probably do it somehow. Or you just buy a new pair. I don't know how much these are though. It might be kind of expensive. Anyway. think this is the turnaround hill. This one. And then this one is. This one's the second hill course, and then that's turnaround. But yeah. I think they were kind of right with the toenail clipper thingies. It's kind of the better option. Okay. But yeah, with to get the really fine edges, you want like a new. I think I used an X-Acto knife the first time. Like the artist kind, where it's like on like a pencil grip. And that worked decent, I think. But you just really want like a little sharp knife to get the excess off the corners. I don't think my box cutter is sharp enough, frankly. Okay. Yeah. All right, that's good. Okey-doke. Anyway, yeah, we're getting the shed out. Oh, here comes Ralph. Hey, buddy. How you doing? And say hi. Yeah. Yes, you're a good boy. Just a love boy. A love boy. Yeah, say hi to him. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Oh, you just want kisses? Alright. Let's see how it is. Yeah. I think you have enough food and water, don't you? Yeah, you just want to go outside. Yeah, we'll take you on a walk after this, alright? Yeah. Alright. I know. I know you want attention. Sometimes, man. Alright. Oh, that would hurt. That would definitely hurt if I did that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, I think that the needle nose, the needle nose might have gone somewhere too. But I don't know where the needle nose are. See, like these things are so tiny. They break so easy. But thankfully I haven't done that yet. Alright, you get your finger in there and kind of smash it up. And there you go. Well, I'm going to leave that off because there's another part that needs to go on top of that other one. And, yeah. Yes, Ralph is the best boy. He is the best boy. I am glad that we decided to get him. He was a close call, you know. We almost didn't get him. So, you know, sometimes the risk is worth it. But not all the time. Don't go taking that as, you know. Don't buy crypto. Don't do it. You know, but it's you know, certain things in life. But yeah, no, I mean, like, initially just traveling by yourself is very anxiety inducing. Like, you just don't know where you are all the time, and you don't trust it, I guess. You don't trust what's going on, and And I don't know. I mean, I kind of got used to it. It's just like once you go to a new place, it's kind of the same thing over again, where you're like, I'm not sure about this place, and I don't know what I should be doing. You know, I just get worried that I'm gonna do the wrong thing in the place I've never been to. You know, but yeah, it's probably not a big deal. No, he does not. He does not. Well, I mean, actually, there has been dogs on roller coasters before. I could show you a picture, but I think it's copyrighted. But the there was a dog on I think it was Screaming Eagle in was it? Is it Screaming Eagle or American Eagle? I'm not sure. He was wearing like goggles and stuff. It was really cute, and he was just like holding him in on the ride. And there's like airtime on that ride, and I'm like, I would not take my dog on that ride. Like, he's not strapped in. I mean, maybe like the bottom half of him is sort of strapped in, but like, I don't want my dog flying out and hitting somebody in the face, and I don't want my dog flying out in the first place. So, I mean, they probably could put like dog seats on roller coasters, but I don't really think that they would like it that much. I mean, dogs like barely even like riding in cars a lot of the time, so, you know. But it was a collie. I think it was a collie that was on the ride. And he looked pretty chill, actually. So, I mean, it probably was fine. So. Anyway. I know it's a clothing store. But the clothing store is also a roller coaster. There's only one, I think, called... Well, there might be a couple. Name that because it's such a generic name kind of thing, but it's in Illinois, the Six Flags Great America, and then there's one called Screaming Eagle down in Missouri, which both of them have like the same color scheme, so it's like kind of hard to tell them apart. But one of them's obviously better, which is Screaming Eagle. But American Eagle's still pretty good too, actually. So, just depends on what you're looking for. Anyway. Alright. And yeah, don't worry about like scratching up this stuff. Like the stuff that surrounds it. Not like this. Because that's important. Because I think it's only like a single coat of paint that they put on these. And it's not gonna be good if you do scratch that. I mean, you can probably cover it up a little bit, but it's not gonna, not gonna be happy with it. I don't know why he's screaming. I mean, a lot of people scream on that ride, so. But also the wheels kind of scream on that ride too. I think. Because one of the turns, you're going like way too fast for the banking. There isn't like enough banking on it. And I think that I just need some WD-40, frankly, on that ride. Come on, man. How can a piece... There, yeah, I was going to say, how can a piece that tiny withstand? But yeah, no, it's... I don't know why he's screaming. He's a metal singer, I guess. I don't think eagles, well, caw, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. Anyway. Yeah. Oop. Careful, don't scratch it. But yeah, this is the one I rode, I think, this year 30 times in a row, it was just a great day. And they were doing a great job with operations. I didn't, like, tag anybody. I was thinking about, like, actually telling them good job, but on, like, Instagram or something, but I didn't know them. So I was like, that would be kind of weird. I didn't want to like make them think I was like stalking them or something. And I mean, I know like one person that I've met at like Hollywood Nights that operates Mystic Timbers, but I don't know if they knew who I was, I guess, if that makes any sense. So I didn't want to, you know, make them uncomfortable or anything. And, you know, that's kind of a lot of what I do in life. I just don't want to make people uncomfortable. I know it's kind of, you know, but I don't think Ralph could scream if he was an eagle. I think he's pretty quiet most of the time, unless his brother Gus is around. I think Gus is just a bad influence on him, frankly. And he's been pretty good. I don't think he's even barked that much. Like when I get home, he's not barking. He's, you know, he might go like boof or something, you know, like once, but he's not. He's really not like. He's not as aggressive either, which is weird. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why Gus would be making him aggressive when Gus isn't really an aggressive dog. So, which is weird, but Gus just has a lot of anxiety. I mean, maybe he's just crabby because Gus is making all that noise or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think Ralph would scream. He's a good boy. You know? Unless he saw something he didn't like. He really doesn't like hats, though. I know, and we know that. So I mean, if you're wearing like a big hat, he's gonna not like that. I don't know why, but he just doesn't like hats. So be careful around him with the hats if you ever see him. So, but you know, otherwise he's been, you know, Class A dog. Alright. That was a weird thingy. Yeah. I got like a 90 degree. But anyway, yeah. I hope you guys are doing all well. I know the inflation stuff isn't helping very much, especially with like how much I like traveling. It's just not very fun to have to deal with all the changes, and you're like expecting something and then you get another thing, because that's just not what you expected, you know. But we'll get through it. Alright, and down. I don't know if Ralph likes balloons or not. Does he like balloons? Is he on the bed? I think he's on the bed. Yeah, he's just chilling back there on the bed. No, I don't know. I don't know if he likes balloons. I think he might be, no, I don't think he would like balloon hats, frankly. But I don't know if he... I think when I don't think he likes the rubbery noise they make, from what I remember. I think he's fine with balloons otherwise. That might just be me, though. I don't like that noise. I really don't like the sound of like squeaky balloons. And what is another one? There's another one that I don't like. Oh yeah, the chalkboards I really can't do. Yeah. Or like when somebody's making a balloon animal, like that noise, the act of making that is like so annoying to me for some reason. But otherwise, usually I can deal with most noises. I don't know. And it's not like I can't, like, I'm not gonna be like just mad if I hear that noise. I'm just gonna be like it's just gonna make me like tired faster, you know. I don't know why, but you know, when you hear something you don't like, I guess. There's only so much people can put up with, you know. Anyway. Alright, I'm so sweaty. My hands are getting sweaty from the exact work, you know. Should get some of those zoom in glasses so I can use the well, I don't really know what I'd use them for, actually. I mean, I've always wanted to like solder stuff, but I don't really know how to do that, so. And I don't know how, you know, how much you use those kind of glasses with soldering. I think you probably do quite a bit. Depends on the size. Okay, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna do this. Yep. For a little bit. Alright. I don't think. Well, no, yeah, he does. Rough snores too. I don't know if he does. I haven't. We'll have to see. I haven't been around that much for him, you know, seeing the Amazon people. I don't think he does. But for the most part, he's a good boy. I'm very biased. Anyway. My dog, that is, anyway. No. Okay. Anyway. Well, I mean, at least you already know, I guess. I guess it was obvious. Yeah, the way that we're doing Christmas this year is a little unpersonal, I guess. You know, you just make like a list and just like send it to people, and it's like, well, you know, they didn't actually have to think about it that much, and it's just like, okay. But you know, there's always people that are kind of hard to shop for. But I don't know. I don't really know, because I'm so like I'm either at work or I'm doing this kind of stuff. You know, it's hard to like take the time to observe people and what they do. Always takes too much time. Okay, we got one right here. And we got this one. We gotta get this out of here. Okay. Oh, my back. This one's gonna be interesting. Let's see if we can get this out here. Alright. But yeah, the heating in our basement is like broken too. So it goes up to like 80 degrees. So I was like, I think I was playing Rock Band and I'm like in 80-degree weather and I'm just like sweating. It's like not good. It's not good. But yeah. But hopefully I can fix it, because I think I'll be able to eventually. If we just have the right part, you know, that's all you really need in life, I guess. Fix almost anything with the right part. But unless it's like a computer with software issues. But, you know, then you can just reinstall it, I guess. Okay, is this gonna come off clean here? What is it doing? Alright. Yeah, but a lot of Amazon. Oh yeah, I just went to the. Sorry, the Mall of America not too long ago, and it was just like, what the heck? Like, compared to like, 2 years ago, this is completely nothing. Or well, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Is it 3 years ago now? Jeez. 3 years ago, yeah, it's just completely gone. Like everybody just started using Amazon. Which, I mean, I'm kind of fine with, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I feel like we should have more options than just Amazon, but it's kind of all we got right now, frankly. So, at least for, good quality stuff. Or, well, not quality, it's more like convenience. But one day we'll make it. We'll make it to something else. Ralph does not get sweaty hands. Ralph gets sweaty. Yeah, that's why he pants all over the place. And then he smells like a seal. If you've ever smelled a seal, he smells like a seal. I mean, not as bad as a seal, but it's like essence of seal. It's not good. He's not known for his hygiene. He's just, yeah, not good. All right, is that coming off? Oh, don't drop him. Don't drop him. I think, yeah, I put lotion on my hands too, which is not helping. This is making it like hand butter. So, not the greatest timing, but it also means that I don't accidentally cut myself, because then I can like move my hands a little bit easier. My skin's not dry too. Skin is not good when it's dry. I think everybody kind of knows that, but Maybe get some metal shears or something. Okay, that's a little close for comfort, but anyway. Hand butter. I think there is a thing called hand butter. Or is it beard butter or something like that? It just sounds gross. Like there's some product called like beard butter or hand butter, or I don't know what it's called. It just sounds gross when you say it that way, and I was just like, it just reminded me of that for some reason. But yeah, that's apparently a thing. And Ralph's never been to Mall of America. We have to get him a pass for I don't know what you call that. I don't know if that's ADA or if it would be like a service dog kind of thing. I think he probably could be eventually a service dog. I mean, if he really wanted to be, but he might be a little too old now to get that kind of training. Not really sure how that works, but he could go there if he wanted to. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna put these sideways and then just chop them. Choppy, choppy, chop. I just want to get this thing out of the way. This big part. Let's bend it back, I guess. Yeah. No. I don't know. That's free, okay. But yeah, these are the things that usually start nipping you, is the parts you chop off. Okay, that was probably not the best idea. But yeah, I've had to bend things back on these two, and they do not like bending back very much too. So yeah, I would recommend trying to not bend them as much as possible until you actually get to the part where they're all like free. On this roller coaster, or are you talking about any roller coaster? Because I don't really know. I don't think, probably like less than an ounce, like a milligram, probably. I don't know. An atom. I don't know how big the train would be. It's probably like that big. So probably like a speck of dust would be like the max weight. I don't really know. Who would bend? He would bend? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. I mean, an ant could crawl on it. I mean, to scale wise, it's not gonna be the right size. I mean, it'd be like too big. I think the ant would be too big. Scale, anyway. Oh, come on, baby. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try the shears again. Oh, thankfully. Thank the Lord. We finally got it. Ow. Blend? He would... I don't know what that means. Okay. I mean, at least it's not like that Arabic thing last time, because I did not know what that meant at all. Some guy texted Arabic in the middle of my live stream last time, and I had no idea what it was. I'm not sure if it was Arabic, but it might have been something similar. Okay. Anyway. Alright, I'm moving too far back. You guys can see it. Things like in my hand are like, now I'm getting stuck on the table. Come on. There we go. Make a musical instrument out of the metal. Makes old chimes. Come on, be nice. There we go. Oh. Is blend a word for party? Am I? Okay. I don't know. I gotta look up some stuff after that. Probably is. I gotta get rid of this thing before it cuts me. Yeah. Anyway, is your weekends going good? Because I don't know. I don't think I have much I'm doing. It's a lot of, just chore stuff and getting the house ready for everything, and usually doesn't mental things. Stitches. Not as bad as my first time I put in my graphics card. I almost passed out from that because I was trying to force it in the wrong way, and I just like slipped my thumb across the case, and it was absolutely gushing. I think it like cut like half. Well, it's not like a scar there anymore, but it was like all the way down this, like there. It was like an inch and a half. It was bad. But yeah, thankfully I got something on it before I got lightheaded. I'm not that good at, you know, like handling myself with blood. I mean, if it's not my blood, I'm fine. But if it's like my blood and I'm actively, you know, it's kind of morbid, but you know. Yeah, yeah. I don't really know what, yeah. Pertaining to the times, it's like hard to know when that is. That's what she said, but yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright. Mm-hmm. There we go. But yeah, recently. But yeah, eventually I gotta move somewhere other than Minnesota. I gotta go somewhere warmer. I always say that so much, but it's true. It's true. I can't deal with the off season, you know. It's just too much off season. But yeah, is it worth it? I don't know. I mean, for this, I'd say yes because I enjoy it. If I don't, it depends on what you're talking about. I mean, most of the time I enjoy this. It just depends on like if I cut myself or not, frankly. Like when I cut myself, I'm like kind of like, or if I get like metal on me, or not metal on me, like metal in my thumb or something, then I'm like, okay, I'd rather not do it again. But oh, Iowa. Is Iowa worth it? I don't know. I mean, like the parks there are okay. I mean, depends on which one you're talking about. Right now, Lost Island's pretty small. Yeah. Oh, Adventureland's is pretty good. I wouldn't mind being there, but I think that they just like put their prices up way higher than they probably should be at. I think they're at like $350, and like a Cedar Fair pass is at like $250, I think, a year, or maybe they put it up again. But like that park is not in the same level as the Cedar Fair park, so it really doesn't make that much sense to me. And they have like a Six Flags not too far from there. I mean, it's probably like 5 hours, but it's still like $60 for a season pass at like a Six Flags park. So it's Iowa's not any warmer. I mean, like more southern. I'd have to go to like Tennessee, somewhere down there, because that's the kind of heat I need. I can't like, you know, no half measures. If I was going anywhere, I wouldn't want to, just go over to Iowa, because Iowa's, in all full honesty, I don't think it would be interesting enough. Like, and I mean, I think that they're getting a lot of investment right now with their new parks and stuff like that, but it's just, in terms of topography or like the landscape, it's just not that fun to look at, and especially drive through. Iowa's just not, not somewhere that would be ideal. I think even Wisconsin would be more interesting because it just has more places to actually see. I mean, I haven't been to Iowa enough probably to know how much there is, but what's wrong with Orlando? Now I just know this is my brother-in-law probably sending the messages. the what's wrong with Orlando? I don't think there is anything wrong with Orlando. There is some issues with my job type. What I do right now does not make like any money when I'm in a warmer climate, which is obviously like contradictory to what I want to do. Which is inconvenient, but yeah. And I'm fine with corn, but all corn is too much. So there's some states that that does alienate probably. But yeah. This one's about to go. Come on. Anyway. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I don't like corn to the point where I'm like, I want to see it every day. You okay over there, buddy? You want some scratches? Yeah. Rick's? What's Rick's? No, I do not work at Rick's. Whatever Rick's is. I would, yeah, I don't know if I would, work in, well, I mean, eventually I can get a degree, and I'm probably going back to school in the next, well, yeah, I just registered for some stuff, so I'm probably gonna end up doing something else. It's just more like, I don't know, I can't, like, dual, do things at the same time. But yeah, that's the problem, is these little guys, the little metal parts from the things that attach the metal get everywhere. And then you get them in your fingers, and then it hurts a lot. And I'd recommend not getting those in your fingers, but if you can. It's true. It's very true. Ugh. But it's kind of like when you live in LA, you know, the most convenient places that you'd want to be are really expensive. So, and I don't know if I haven't looked into real estate that much, full honesty, or like apartments, that kind of thing down there, which I should, but once you get, yeah, to like closer to the area you want to be, it's going to be more expensive, and that's usually how it goes. So, yeah, and yeah, I still got a lot of school I got to get done, but I would love to live down there, yeah, for the convenience and for just the fun of being, you know, able to go to those places. And but yeah, especially with Disney rising prices, it's like, I don't know, man, I don't know if I can do that, you know, because it's so expensive, and my job and my level of competency when it comes to like a degree or something like that is not high enough for me to get a high enough paying job, I don't think. But yeah, I'd have to look again, frankly. Am I doing this right? Yeah, I think so. I mean, this is basically just Prowler, right? Make my enthusiast friends mad. But they are very similar in layout. I mean, I know people would probably call me weird for liking Prowler more than Mystic Timbers, but I just like Prowler's not having a shed, frankly, because the shed just kind of takes me out of it, you know? Like, I'm at the end of the ride. I just want to get off and go around and get on again. I don't want to have to sit in the sweaty shed during the summer, which ends up happening a lot more than I'd like. Anyway, sweaty shed. All right, there we go, and it's on there. Okay, I could do some other stuff in here. Yeah, and you can get a little bit of wiggle on these too, and that doesn't always look the greatest, but you know, you're not going to be looking at them from the top that much, so you don't have to worry about it that much. But yeah, but I could work for Walt Disney World. Not exactly known for their best the best practices when it comes to payment of their employees. So I don't know if I could, you know, dorm there or what I could do, but it's always been a dream of mine, yeah, to work for Disney because I like being there and it's nice. But yeah, it would be a little tight, I think. And you know, like when you can go to a park but you can't even eat the food there, or you can't do certain things. Sweaty shed. Yes, I did say sweaty shed. Because you go into this thing, right? Well, it's supposed to be right here, and it's non-air conditioned, and they put like a giant fan in there, but it's still like it's still not good because you're not getting any crosswind or anything like that. It's like a full-on shed. The ride just ended, so you're like pumping adrenaline a little bit, and then you just sit in there for like 2 minutes, and it's usually like 100 degrees outside, so the whole internal shed is like humid and sweaty, and it's disgusting. And so that's why I call it a sweaty shed. And on Prowler, you get to the end of it, and you're just sitting on like this brake section here. I mean, it's not the same layout, but it's similar, and it's like open, so you can get like crosswind, and it usually doesn't end up sitting there for like a minute and a half. It usually sits there for like less than 30 seconds, and so it's a lot more comfortable. And yeah, so I'd much rather, you know, not have to sit in the shed. If the shed wasn't even there, I'd probably like Mystic Timbers more, to be honest. You know, and yeah. But yes, the shed is very sweaty. And I would not recommend shed. 0 out of 10. No sheds in my house. Or well, no sheds during the summer, thanks. It's like going for a run and then just standing in a shed in like 100-degree heat. It's just not ideal. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's got a couple of bumps on there, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, alright, I think we got one. Yeah, we got the long one that goes back to the station here, I think. Yeah, and then I can just do the turnaround right now. I think it goes in like this. Do we got anything? I gotta turn down a little bit here. Oh, this is bent. Alright. Or do I want to do... Yeah, I probably should do that. do the other one first. But yeah, this shed, the shed is so hot and sweaty and disgusting. And you're sitting on a leather couch on the ride because it's made out of, I think it's made out of leather or some kind of fake leather. So then, yeah, that doesn't breathe that well either. So, I mean, I'd probably be great during the winter, you know, but I don't ride Mystic Timbers during the winter. It just, and it's probably very convenient for like storage of the ride vehicles and stuff like that, but it's just not great for the experience. Okay, I dropped it. Yeah, I did that. Almost there. I gotta use some Windex because my fingers are so gross. Getting all over the latex. Not the latex, the whatever they call it. Acrylic, I think. I don't know if it's acrylic. Well, whatever. It don't matter. Alright. Okay. Almost there. Come on. Get it? I don't know if it. Oh yeah, I got it. Anyway. But yeah, are you doing anything fun with your weekends? I mean, yeah, I'd love to hear some stories. Because a lot of the time, I don't have that much that goes on. Frankly, I have some interesting stuff from my end of, like, you know, traveling places, but you know, like going to Canada was like, it was just like being in Minnesota, you know. I thought it would be a little different, but you know. But I got up there and it was nice out. I think it was fine in terms of temperature and all that, but yeah. I don't know. It was really busy there when I was at Canada's Wonderland. And I think I've heard people say that that's the busiest Cedar Fair park, and I'm just like, jeez, you know, like it's okay. Like I think the busyness was probably just hindering it a little bit for me, but I was there for a while, and I didn't feel like a lot. I could get a lot done, and I mean, thankfully they're working on it. Like they're building some new stuff because it needs more capacity, frankly. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Dragster, I hope opens next year, but I kind of doubt it. The Wild Mouse looks kind of eh. I mean, I think everybody kind of thought that in the community. When we first saw it, a lot of people were just kind of about it. and it's still replacing a better ride. So it's gonna be hard for people to, like, you know, take that. But I don't know. I mean, I just wish it was still there, frankly, but I just think it had a lot of issues, and LIMs in general have a lot of issues. Because like Steel Vengeance, or not Steel Vengeance, Steel Venom at my home park is just like down all the time. It's not all the time, but we're talking like upwards of 70% of the time it's not working, and so, you know, that whole area park back there is not getting anybody back there. So I think they're just kind of done with their Intamins a lot of the time, and I don't think that would be good. You know, I wouldn't want them to get rid of them, but business decision wise, I mean, it is a better decision, I guess. Okay. Get down to the last piece, and it's just like impossible to get out. Yeah. Well, what can you do? Okay. I could do a Lego live stream too. I just don't have like that many sets, and you know, the sets that I would build are, you know, expensive. And yeah, you know, you gotta worry about where you film it and all that. Come back there. So. Oh crap. Screwed it up a little bit there. Oh, come on, buddy. Bend it down a little bit. See if I can get a better angle here. Alright. Taking care of business. There. Both ends out now? Kinda. Kinda not really. But yeah, it's been pretty chill. I've been here by myself with my parents, and without my parents, it's been a without week. And that usually means I'm kind of bored, but I'm not that bad actually when it comes to boredness. I got plenty to do before I gotta start my classes again. Yeah. And the classes are interesting. It's not, well, I'm just not great at writing, so I'm a little worried about it, but apparently the teacher's good, so, you know, I'm keeping my fingers crossed right now. But a lot of time when I get into the middle of a class, I'm like, oh, I'm fine, and you know, you can get kind of, I don't know, the wrong picture of your own success kind of thing. And I don't know. things for granted kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, last chop. Come on, baby. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Alright, now I just gotta get all these little nibby things off here. Oop. I think it ended up over there. Alright. But yeah, I have a bunch of old but yeah, I think I might finally be doing snowmobiling soon again, which is fun. And that was a while ago, so. But yeah, both of them are just been really like lemony in terms of how well they're gonna work. I mean, a lot of the time they just don't start, you know. And so, or one of them has some issue in the middle of the ride, and you're just like, I can't. What am I doing? Where do I go? You know, because usually you're just like in the middle of like a field. Or like on a lake, which I mean, I kind of paranoid of lakes because I just don't know if I'm just gonna like plop into one. But you know, none of my friends have gotten close or anything. I think one of my, well, maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Because it's not cheap to get another one, and it's not probably good. If you get smacked, had some people hitting rocks and stuff. It's just a lot of minor injury kind of things. But yeah, you gotta be careful. Alright. And don't bite the track, okay. Alright. I think we're good now. Is this yeah. This looks more like it to me. Oh, I gotta get that little thingy right there. Oh, it's in like the worst spot. It's hard to know when, like, the happy medium of what people want to for commentary, I guess. Because I don't logically have to speak the whole time. But, you know, I could. What? What's happening? Alright. Okay, come on, man. There we go. Is it in there? Kind of? Okay, there we go. So sleepy. I guess he left. He's a good boy. You don't have to worry about him, like, chewing up anything or anything. I don't know. I mean, he likes wicker baskets. He likes those. Those are good taste into him. We have like a shoe bin, and he just keeps going after it. Not entirely sure why, but I mean, I don't know. Easy. Oh. Okay. Now he's barking. Or something's barking. Alright. Ralph! Alright. Well, hopefully the mailman doesn't try to get friendly with him. I don't know what he'd do. He'd probably be fine. Alright. I think we're almost there. Yeah. Anyway. You got all your Christmas shopping done yet? Oh. Hey, bud. Alright, he's not gonna talk to me. I see how it is. Yeah? Who was it? Who was it? Hmm? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Nobody of note. Man. Yeah, I gotta get you some mouthwash. Oh gosh. Ugh. Alright. Okay, bye. I usually just say bye to him when he leaves. It's for fun. Even though he doesn't probably know what I mean. Okay. Funky. Okay. Guess I left the hardest part for last. Crap. Don't do that. Bad thingy. Okay, we got that one, we got that one. Okay, we all happy now? We all happy now? Nope. Yeah, it's not happy. Let's get the corner. Okay. This turnaround seems like it's higher than it actually is. What's he doing? Ralph, be nice. Come on. I don't want you to yell at people. It's probably a deer in the front yard again. Actually, it's really cool. We get to see a lot of deer walking around. I just like that. It's one of the great parts about being in Minnesota, frankly. Is that like little, the little aspect of having kind of like a zoo in your backyard, I mean, it's not like we actually keep them or anything, but, Are you trying to warn me, or are you just coming back down here? Okay, I can't tell. Yeah? Do I taste good? Yeah, I bet. Okay. What? What? Why are you whining? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm almost done, buddy. I can come and bring you outside in a little bit. Alright. Oh. shed time. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Then we got the last little guy in here. What? Douchemo. Alrighty. There she is. Looks pretty good to me. Alright, you wanna get a little closer in there? Yeah, I gotta wipe it off. It's like some. Oh. Focus. Focus. Yeah, I think it's focusing on my hand, frankly, but. Yeah, it does have a lot of like. Ugh. I gotta clean that off a little bit. But yeah, so they all go in, they flatten out like that on the bottom. But yeah. Looks pretty good. I'm surprised it didn't. I think it took me like 3 hours to do the voyage last time, so that's pretty good. New record. And I think I screwed it up too, and I think I didn't peel off the acrylic, so then I just painted over it with like other acrylic paint, which was stupid, but anyway, that's all good. Look at that. Yeah. Alrighty, so I'm gonna grab another one and I'll show you the next one for next week, or well, not next week, next time that I do this. You know, if you want to go to Kings Island, you can ride it anytime you want. I mean, it's probably closed right now, but you know, it's you know, you get until April. They might have Winterfest. I'm not 100% on that. I don't think they do, but I know that Carowinds does. And but yeah. All right. I'm gonna grab the other ones and then I'm gonna look at them. Which none? No, nobody. Come back here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye. All right. I think I want to do a steel one next time. Okay. Anyway, we got X2. This one kind of got smeeshed. X2 again. Raging Bull, Velocicoaster, Maverick. I think I just want to do Raging Bull. I've had it for a long time. Yeah, we'll do that one next time. Alright. This one. We do this one next week. Or the week after next week, okay. And then I'll probably do, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, yeah. We'll leave those over there. Leave this one here for next week. You know how it goes. And Ralph wants to say bye because I think he's happy. He's happy. So happy to see you all. Yes. Oh boy, I don't think he likes it. I made some mistakes. Hello, how you doing? All right, I think we're about to sign off here. Ralph needs to go on a walk, and Will needs to get outside. Whoa! Okay, don't jump into the wall. I think I said the word. That's why he got all excited. I said the word, didn't I? Yeah, he heard the word walk. Yeah, he heard it again. It's going good. It's going good. Didn't cut myself. I think we're all okay here. And it's all good there. So, and Ralph keeps walking away because he heard the magic words. Yes, he will take me for a walk, basically. I mean, I don't think he pulls that hard. Maybe he does. I mean, since he hasn't been out for a while, he probably will. But we'll see. And then, yeah. But yes, he's a good boy. He likes the scratches. Anyway. Yeah. Hello, Heidi. Yes. Alright. Well, okay. I think we'll see you next weekend for another one. Yeah. Another one on Planet Coaster, and then maybe eventually I'll end up doing a extra light. I mean, I am pretty pasty. I haven't been anywhere for a while, so you know, it gets kind of hard to light, or well, you know. I don't know what hip hop it is. I just, it's not really hip hop. It's just like lo-fi music. I don't really know what it is. It's just peaceful music I looked up basically, and then I just play that. So, yeah. You know. Anyway. Well, I'll see you guys soon. All right. And then we'll see you actually on Christmas. Well, I'm not streaming on Christmas, but I'll see my family members on Christmas. You know what I mean. And then yeah, I think there's some other stuff I was gonna do. But yeah, I am planning on doing like the Pennsylvania trip, and Pennsylvania. I don't drive an Escalade. No, I don't. I don't think I could drive. I don't think I could afford the gas right now, to be honest. But the what am I doing? What? the car. Well, I don't want to tell people what I'm driving because I don't know. I don't know about that, you know. But yeah, Hondas are nice. That's all I'll say. Hondas are nice. I mean, I would take it. I'd take an Escalade, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I can afford the gas. You know, it'd be a lot of money. And yeah, like for road trips, it'd be great. Like, you know, having like a little oh, that's what the setup was for. Okay, I see how it is. No, but the what was I saying? Yeah, like I thought about getting like a one of those like a dumpy car from like a company, and using that for, I don't know, doing something with it. And but I don't know. I mean, it just seems like it might be too much. I don't have a remote job right now, so that's gonna be a pain in the butt. But you know, I could eventually. Well, this one's a big one. Use like the whole sheet on this one. Yeah, because this is what it looked like on when I took the Voyage one out, and it was like, I'm not sure if this is just like wood paneling with like a weird plastic side or what it is. But yeah, these are so, like, some of them are huge. I don't know why the Voyage one is so small. So gross. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this ride's really fun. I wish I actually had the time to ride it more, because a lot of the time it's real busy there. Real busy at Great America. It's not very fun to be there when it's really busy, frankly, because it just ends up being like a slog, you know. And I mean, I wish I was closer, because then I wouldn't have that problem. And you know, I've been there with my friends, or well, no, I didn't even go with my friend today. But when I was there one weekend, I think it was like one of the last weekends in summer, and it was like everything had like an hour and a half wait, and it's just like I can't, you know, be at this park, because it was just like an anthill trying to navigate between people. And I don't know. I mean, I wish it was not like that, but I mean, that's also because they make the prices so cheap that everybody can kind of just get in there, and that's not ideal. I mean, obviously, for anybody really, other than the people that are willing to pay for the skip the line stuff. But even then, that doesn't even work sometimes, because I'm usually not looking to spend $200 a day. Yeah, it's true. It's not really like ants, I guess. It's more like I don't know, some kind of chaos thing. Be easier if, yeah, we were in Six Flags and it was ants, probably. Just people know what the rules were and they'd just get on the ride, but I don't know. Can't have everything. Okay, come on, man. I get it off eventually. Come on, Ming. Nope, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna use the knife on it. It's kind of like suction to the table. That's interesting. And yeah, it's like the problem is you gotta worry about is this stuff's all shiny, so if you scratch it, it's not gonna look good. I mean, it depends on which one, and depends on the day that you go. It literally turns really hectic when you're there on a weekend, and it's not fun. I mean, if they had enough people working for them, it might be okay. But even with how many people are getting in there on the weekends, it probably would be too many still. It just needs a higher base price for their season pass, because it's, you know, $60 for, like, you know, and even like video games, you don't get that much mileage out of for $60. You just, you know, go to the park for the rest of the year, and it's only $60, you know, like, I don't know. Why is this one on so much harder than the other side? The best Six Flags. I don't really know. I mean, I think Magic Mountain was managed probably better than Great America, but It's hard for me to say because I haven't been to that many yet. I haven't been to, like... I really liked, actually, I liked Over Georgia's management too, but it still was, like, really busy. I mean, it's hard to say because they're all really busy, but... in terms of, like... Yeah, Magic Mountain's probably the best one for rides, but... I don't know. Probably, like, Over Georgia, I like just for, like, if that was, like, a home park, that'd be okay. Because, you know, it has, like, a good mix, and it's not, like... I mean, it'd probably be too busy, like, on the weekends, but it's still, like, a good mix of, like, stuff to do. You know? But, I don't know. Anyway. There we go. It's finally coming off. So satisfying. Is that a Night at the Museum reference? I think. Yeah, I haven't watched that movie in a long time. Couldn't tell you if it was actually good or not. Because, you know, like when you watch something when you're a kid, it's like everything's so much better. Even if it is trash. Well, I've already done that actually. I've actually ripped my pants before, so it's not a fun experience. Would not recommend. And it's, you know, you just kind of like for a little bit, and then you just like, okay, can I just leave? I just want to go away. So it's not the most fun experience, to be honest. Oh, yeah. But I think it's very humbling, you know, if you need somebody else to rip their pants, I think that would be a good situation. Yeah. These are all it's because it's a twister layout. It's a pain in the butt. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. You have to tell me later. I have no idea what that is. We're going to use the knife again? I hope not. Am I... Okay. Doggo in the corner. He's just hiding back there. I think we got him a little excited. But, yeah. I'm just getting this ready so, like, next time you don't have to watch it. Because frankly, it's not that interesting. Not interesting, you know, like... Yes. Oh, Night at the Museum, okay. Man. Working full time. I'm kind of wondering if Disney's going to do anything with that. I mean, they do own it now. I mean, they could do something, but I don't know if it'd be good. But they could do like a TV show or something like that. But I don't think people are really that interested in it. I mean, and Robin Williams died for like, and he was like kind of one of the main draw things. So it's hard to like, I don't know, recast that, I guess. Yeah, I wanted to get a Max Force one at Green America, but they were all out by the time I finally got one. I kept walking by them, and I was like, oh, I want to get one. And of course, that's by the time I actually make up my mind, it's gone, so, you know. Yeah, Amy Adams in that movie is pretty annoying, I gotta admit. I would not recommend her in that movie, to be honest. 0 out of 10 on her performance in that movie, frankly. I just don't know why she's doing it, you know. It feels like it doesn't feel like an actual character. It feels like a caricature kind of thing, like where it's like a bit the entire time, and then you're just like, can you stop, please? And it doesn't stop. So yeah. Anyway, it's ready for next week. Alrighty. Nice. Anyway, well, I'll see you guys next week. We'll be working on the same park in Planet Coaster, and then yeah, I think that's it. And I hope you have a good rest of the weekend. Yeah. Anyway, see you guys when you're home too. For those who are listening that are my parents, you know how that goes. Anyway.